Bit of a heads up, if you're on the Western Freeway, we had a call come through before. Anytime you want to join the show, actually, 13 24 10. Pete from Melton said he saw about 30 fire trucks heading in to the city, driving side by side, no sirens, but lights on, all for a very good reason.
CFA gathering in the city, CFA farmers as well. This is to protest the state government's new Emergency Services and Volunteer Fund. It's a new levy which is being introduced. It's going to gross basically an extra $2 billion. But clearly people are furious, especially farmers and those who live in regional Victoria,
So
because they'll be forking out for a levy which helps fund the CFA.
And the farmers have to pay for it.
Yep.
Because what is their argument saying? Well, it's rural properties. That's where the CFA...
Rural and regional Victoria are the ones that are going to be stumping up for our CFA.
But our farmers are doing it so tough now anyway.
And someone who will be at the protest this morning is Wimmera farmer Andrew Wiedemann. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, guys. How are we all?
We're good,
well,
Andrew.
thank you. You on the way to the protest this morning?
Yes, no, I'm already in the city and obviously doing a bit of media around this morning. But, we've got quite a lot of people coming from all parts of Victoria. But I want to make it very clear, this is every asset owner here in Melbourne is also affected by a more than 100% in most cases increase in their own Shire rate notices for what was formerly the fire services levy component. But now what the government has done is actually put all of the emergency services in under the one umbrella, and it's now increased that. And for us as farmers, we had a 75% increase on the fire services levy last year. It was 189% more this year, and expected, in my own case, we're going to be going from 25 grand in fire services levy to well over $50,000
So stupid,
in the space of 12 months.
Stupid question. Before this got raised, who was paying for it?
So originally the fire services levy was actually paid by everybody that owns the property anywhere in Victoria. And now what they've done is bundled all of the emergency services in, which was funded from consolidated revenue. Now, look, I know the listeners know quite well, and we all know quite well, how bad the government's been in its expenditure, its management of expenditure on big projects where they've overrun. And now they're trying to tax all of Victoria.
Yeah, it's clear that your blood's boiling, Andrew, and for good reason, because you're hurting, right? How much are you and your friends and family hurting in the regions?
Well, I think you're going to see that expressed today. I mean, we're already 40% up on numbers of trucks. I just heard you mention there's 50 coming in from the Western Highway. There's another 40 coming in on the Calder, and then there's another 25 to 30 coming in on the Hume. And you've got to remember, we've joined today with all of the Melburnians here, the United Firefighters Union, Peter Marshall's group. We're combining with them in this rally, and they've been amazing in terms of helping and supporting all of the people that we all work side by side together with.
Yeah, and I just want to remind people, for anybody to be stuck in this traffic on the way to work, right, going, bloody hell, is this really that important? How have you got to do it?
It really is that important.
Yeah, you guys get hit with these levies. Your costs go up. It's going to be handed down to us, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's exactly what it is. I mean, but everybody sitting in the car that owns a property in Victoria, they've got a 100% increase as well. So they've all got a stake in the game here. Absolutely they have. And that's expected to keep increasing. And this was normally, all of these services were funded from consolidated revenue. Yeah. And the insurance component until 2012 used to be charged intermittently. But look, it was a fair system we have in place under the fire services levy component, but this has just been an absolute cash grab by a broke Labor government.
Andrew, outside of this, our farmers are in the news a lot at the moment because Victorian farmers are doing it bloody tough. We've had no rain. We're hearing about it a lot more. There's huge issues with livestock because there's not enough feed. How are you going? The reality of this is really grim, isn't it?
Yeah, look, it is. I mean, combined with poor government policy putting pressure on a lot of people, the mental health and well-being of the state is really under pressure. And not only farmers, you've got the impact of all of the ancillary businesses that are attached to agriculture right across Victoria are also suffering a lot of mental health stress at the moment because people are not spending any money either.
No,
I mean, even here in Melbourne, there will be businesses that are suffering because of poor government policy and the expenditure, and we don't have the cash in our pocket. And guess what? We just got another lot taken out.
There will be some people, though, Andrew, that say, why do you have to shut down the city?
Look, there will be plenty of people, but we have to make a point. I mean, and the point will be made quite strongly today, and I can probably guarantee you that this will be a day that historically you'll be talking to your grandkids about, because this is the day rural Victoria has woken up. It's coming to the city, and it's here to make a stand. And we'll be back.
Powerful words.
Repeal it. It doesn't. We're asking for a moratorium and a parliamentary inquiry into the effects today, and that's what our ask is today of the government.
All right, Andrew.
Well, thanks for jumping on, Andrew. I hope it's safe out there and everyone looks after each other as well.
Yeah, just take it easy on the roads. A lot of emotions.
I'd say avoid the city.
Yeah, absolutely avoid the city if you can.
If you can.
I love our farmers and they are doing it bloody tough at the moment.
Jason Lauren.
Jason Lauren. Wake up feeling good. Follow them on the socials.